everyone. I'm thrilled to have Dr. Javier Mateos from University of Vienna with us today, and we are all set to dive deeper into his journey. Dr. Javier Mateos, welcome to IISER Bhopal.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We would love to hear about your journey from MSc to PhD to postdoc. Can you please walk us through your research journey, especially in the field of organic chemistry and catalysis?
So I'm from a village in Spain, in Catalonia, so this is the northwest, and it's not a big village. We are like 40,000 inhabitants.
Okay.
So then what I did is when I was 18, I did my bachelor's and my master's in Barcelona, in the University of Barcelona. And during my master's, I focused mainly in asymmetric catalysis, so I did my master's with Professor Tony Riera. Then afterwards, I wanted to go abroad, and in Europe it's very easy to change countries. No? So then what I did is, from Barcelona, I moved to the University of Padova to do my PhD under the supervision of Dr. Luca Dell'Amico. So at that time, I was the first PhD student of Luca, and I was there from 2017 to 2022. And we mainly focus in photochemistry and photocatalysis. Then afterwards, when I finished my PhD, I moved to Germany, so just north of Italy, and there I work with Professor Tobias Ritter in the Max-Planck-Institute for Kohlenforschung. And there we mainly focus on nitrate reduction and some new strategies applied in organic synthesis. And then after that, I moved to another country of Europe that is between Germany and Italy. So I moved to Austria, where I started my independent career in the University of Vienna in October of 2024.
Okay, that's very fascinating that you switched not only your domain from organic chemistry to photochemistry to your inorganic, somewhat inorganic and organic, but you changed to different countries also. So you have worked across multiple domains. Which transition do you feel is the most challenging one, and which did you enjoy the most?
Oh, that's a tough question, because I think that every time that you change one place, you don't feel that change so much. No, I think everything just went with the flow. So maybe the one that was more challenging was from the master's to the PhD, mainly because you don't have this broader knowledge of chemistry. So there I had to adapt to photochemistry, which was not related to what I did in the master's, and it was also not covered in our undergrad program. So maybe that one was the challenging one. But I think that once you really enjoy what you are doing, these transitions are easy. And I really feel that all these topics are very connected. No? So one is more catalysis, the other one is more physical organic chemistry, then the other one is inorganic. And now we are just doing a mixture of all the different fields.
So it seems like nothing is more challenging to you, it's just the transition, and you enjoyed every field you worked in.
Yeah, so far, I mean, I'm still enjoying, no? And I think I hope to enjoy for many years.
Yes. So for our listeners, for our audience, can you please give us a brief overview of your recent work on selenium cations and what exciting outcomes came out of it?
So in our latest work, that is also the first work of my group, we mainly focus on synthesizing unprecedented or a challenging oxidation state of selenium. So normally elements have different oxidation states, and chemists, we are good at sizing each of the oxidation states for developing different types of reactions. So the idea was to develop a new reagent with an uncommon oxidation state of selenium to then develop new chemistry with it. So what we did is we took really available heteroaromatic compounds containing selenium, and we oxidized chemically to this selenium-3. Then we were able to stabilize it in the solid state, and this allowed us to study the structure, also to study the reactivity, and also to start having new projects coming from this selenium-3. So yeah, I think this is a very exciting area, at least for us, because it's not only the first publication, it also looks like it's the first program from the group. And now the PhD student that work on this, that is Kirill Zilyaev, he's really exploring how far can we go with this new oxidation state. Yeah.
Okay. So attaining a 3+3 oxidation state for selenium is really a very challenging thing, and you achieved it in your field. So that's very interesting. So maybe this comes from the mentorship. So can you tell us about what are the important qualities you inherited from your mentors?
So I would consider I have 4 big mentors, let's say, during my career. So starting from the masters, no, Professor Riera, and I call him Tony. He's very kind, and he really like transmitted how important it is to be kind with people, close to them, and really understand the feelings and how to work with other people. So Tony was really an amazing mentor. Then when I moved to Italy, Luca, I also learned a lot of things from him. He's a really passionate chemist, so he really transmit that it's very important to be passionate about what you do. Then also during that period in Padova, there was Xavi Compagno, that he was a colleague in the lab. He was also a senior scientist in the lab, and now he has his own group in Barcelona, and he's one of these persons that is very focused on understanding the details of reaction mechanisms, and I really learned a lot on how to do chemistry from him. And finally, my mentor during my postdoc, Tobias Ritter. I mean, it was amazing. He's an amazing scientist, and I learned a lot of things from him. So this is, I learned a lot of different things from them, and I try to just merge them and try to become as good as them.
Okay. So these are very meaningful takeaways we can take from any mentorship. Following up on my previous question, when it comes to mentoring your students, so what is your approach?
So I try to give them freedom. I try to be close to them and trying to understand where do they struggle and where can I help them. And I think that with this you really have a good relationship, and then also they can learn from me. I can also learn a lot from them. So this is my approach. I really enjoy creativity, originality, and I try to foster these things. But I mean, we started the group 1.5 years ago, so I think this is evolving. It's my mentorship or my mentorship skills. I think that they will develop over the years, and I think in the future might be different. But so far, this is what I enjoy doing.
Yes, sir. Wonderful, sir. Like it's good to see that your supervision, your mentorship is going beyond supervision. So let's talk something about outside of chemistry. Like what activities do you enjoy outside of research or laboratories?
So I enjoy traveling. So traveling is one of the things that I like, which I mean is quite linked to what we are doing. That's why I'm here, no? And I like to discover or to explore things that I didn't explore before. And this is, I would not consider this a hobby. I think that this is just some of my way of approaching to life, no? But if I really focus on hobbies, I really like cycling. So I did a lot of cycling, especially before becoming an independent group leader and professor in the University of Vienna. I also like a lot chess. I like sports in general. Yeah, so that's my hobbies. I try to do a bit of everything, and yeah.
Oh, that's very good, sir. So I got one thing that you like traveling. So my last but not the least, the final question is: while you're traveling to India, particularly to IISER Bhopal, what experiences or moments left a lasting impression on you?
So I'm in India because I'm part of an Indo-Austrian collaboration program, and so I've been in different places here in India. And I really enjoy India. I mean, it's an amazing country, very beautiful science, brilliant people, amazing research facilities. So IISER Bhopal is one of these places to really do science. So I think you have a very nice atmosphere to really develop and do the beautiful science you are doing right now. And I think I will come back to India for sure. I really enjoyed my time here this week. So
I'm glad to know that you're enjoying your not only the science but your stay also here. It's pleasant weather outside. So hearing about your work, your perspective on mentorship and your personal interest would surely help our audience, and they'll surely get inspired from your journey. Thank you, sir, for being with us. It was a great talk.
thank you.
Thank you.